What's up, gamers, and welcome to another episode from One Gamer to Another. In last week's episode, I said I was going to have pretty much nothing but uncommon and rare games, but as the days went on, I found a few common games that I picked up. Everything I'm going to show you today is stuff I personally sought out to have. I didn't actually just say, hey, a good deal, and buy it. And while we're on the subject of uncommon and rare games, anybody can go onto eBay and get any game, so it's really hard to classify what a game is rare or uncommon or super common. The way I describe rare and uncommon games is how scarce they are in my area. I live in Northwest Ohio, so in my area there is a lot that's kind of hard or uncommon to come by. So that's my definition of uncommon or rare, games that I find hard to find, that are hard to find in my area. So something I might consider uncommon or rare might be super common down in your area or wherever you are. And I'm going to start off with a game I got off of eBay. It's Alundra on the PlayStation 1. Black label complete with the map, mint condition, very nice label, or a very nice manual, and the disc is relatively scratch free. I got this variant. There's like 9 different variants to the discs of Working Designs games, which that is the designer of this game, Working Designs. Pretty much everything they pumped out was kind of gold. And Alundra is one of those games that's like the closest thing that the PlayStation got to a Legend of the Zelda game. I realize I just said The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. And like an idiot kid I went and sold my copy, and I wanted it back, so happy to have this one back. Got it off of eBay for 30 bucks, which, with the map and the condition it's in, pretty decent deal. Next up is a strategy guide I got, a pretty decent condition, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on the GameCube. I traded a copy of the first Ninja Turtles game on the NES for it. As you can see, I have a decent little strategy guide collection here. It's just something I like to do, something I like to collect, and happy to have that one. That was one of the few I didn't have left of the Legend of Zelda. Next up is something I got at Mega Replay, the long box version of Doom on the PlayStation 1. In my area, long box PS1 games are very uncommon. This is one of the very first times I've ever even actually seen one. Came complete with the manual, the disc, and this was $6.99. I thought it was a very fair, very good deal. And they also had a long box original Resident Evil for $12.99, and for some damn reason I did not pick it up. I don't know what I was thinking, but I let it slip through my hands. Luckily, Trevor, a friend from past videos, popped in there like an hour later and picked it up, and now he's going to hold it over my head and never trade it to me. Something else I got at Mega Replay, Black Label Final Fantasy Origins, very nice condition. Disc is pretty damn good condition, like no scratches on it. I believe this might have been the last PlayStation Final Fantasy game I needed. It was $6.99 at Mega Replay. Also happy to have it. Something else I got off of eBay, Parasite Eve, Black Label. Complete with manual, pretty decent condition, and the collector's CD. A lot of the times you'll get this and it won't have the damn collector's disc. I don't know why. Discs are in relatively okay shape, and I paid $18 for it. Not that great a deal, but I recently traded my copy of this and I kind of regretted it, so I wanted to get it back, and now I have it back. Next up, it's all relatively PlayStation 1 and DS is what I seem to be collecting for right now. I'm really into the DS right now. I've always been into handhelds, and I've just been collecting some of the DS games I don't have. And before I get on to those, I got one other item to show you. Another eBay purchase, Secret of Mana, complete in the box. However, when I ordered it, off of eBay. It was just the cartridge, which is relatively good condition, and the manual, which is kind of rough condition. Got some bends on there. Not too big a deal. And it had a collector's case. One of the plastic ones, it looks like the clamshell plastic ones. But Trevor, he recently picked up a copy of Secret of Mana at the video game convention that we went to, and he got this box, and I traded him a collector's box that I got with this, and discs only of Resident Evil 0 on the GameCube, and I paid $45 for this, and I got the discs for free. So I basically paid $45 for a complete in-box Secret of Mana on the Super Nintendo. Pretty decent deal. The box is relatively beat up, but it's complete, and I'm happy to have it. Alright, rest is all DS stuff. I'm going to go with the common ones first. I got this at Family Video for $10. Sometimes you go through there and they say they have the little buy it stickers for $10. Final Fantasy, Echoes of Time. Missing the manual, not a big deal, but $10. It was a Final Fantasy game I didn't have, and I love collecting the Final Fantasy games, and I love collecting DS, so it was a no-brainer. Another Final Fantasy 3 on the DS, complete box, pretty decent shape. I got this off of eBay for $9. $9 for Final Fantasy 3. Pretty decent deal. I wouldn't pay much more for it. Next up, one of the last Pokemon games I needed, Pokemon White. Complete in box. I got it for the cartridge is in... I don't know where I put the cartridge, but I got the cartridge somewhere. $20 at Mega Replay. It was the second to the last game, main Pokemon game that I needed. So I figured, what the hell. I don't know what I did with the other one. I also got... Ooh, it came flying out at me. Okay, it wasn't in there either. I also got Pokemon Diamond on the DS, but I have no idea where it is. That's kind of odd. Pokemon Diamond, where are you? There it is. Pokemon Diamond on the DS. I had traded some stuff for it. I really didn't want just the cartridge only. However, it's the last Pokemon game that I needed, and I finally got it. The last Pokemon game. I have them all. I'll probably be doing a video on how I have them all. I'm fucking crazy. But I love Pokemon, and I'm happy to have the final one. Luckily, I've already set up a trade with Louie to get the case for this, and I'll have all of them, and I'm happy. It's been a long time coming to get them. Next up, Conception 2 on the 3DS. This is the special edition with the CD. I got this one off eBay because you could only get the soundtrack version from pre-ordering the game, and obviously I did not pre-order it. $43 for it, so retail. And what this game is basically a dating sim mixed in with a monster tamer, in the sense that you build relationships with girls, and you do what you call is classmating, which is basically having sex. And you make children, and the children can be different classes, and they level up, and they fight with you and the parent, the mother, in basically a dungeon crawler. It was a very unique concept to me. I was really excited to try it. I really wanted to like this game. Unfortunately, I don't. It's just, it feels kind of boring. Boring. Big letdown, but oh well. Next up, another eBay purchase. Chrono Trigger, complete. Actually, it's not complete. It's sealed with the poster printing, so this is one of the first printings. $30. I don't know what to say because I've never played through Chrono Trigger, and I haven't decided if I want to open this and play through it yet. But $30 for a sealed first printing of Chrono Trigger is pretty decent. I usually go for at least $40, so And last but not least, I am on a Dragon Quest kick right now. I'm like on a nostalgic fix, and I want to get all my Dragon Quest games I had back in the day. And the first one I got is a Dragon Quest 4 Chapters of the Chosen. Yeah. Sealed. I got this off of eBay as well, and I do not plan on opening this one. Why do you buy games if you don't plan on opening and playing them? Because I played through it in the past, and I just wanted to have it back in my collection. Paid much more than anybody should for this damn game, but I'm not even going to tell you how much I paid. Dragon Quest 4. I'm also going to be getting Dragon Quest 5 and 6 on the DS sooner or later. That'll on the last 2 games I need, and I will have damn near all the Dragon Quest games, and I'll probably do a video on those. And I think that's it. So yeah, that's it. Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, a bunch of DS games, PS1 games. I'm pretty happy with this video's finds. Not much finds, more so than eBay buys, but go ahead and tell me what you think about what I got. This is the first time I've really done a video in front of my video game collection, so I'll just do a quick little show through of my collection, what I got. Ooh, it's kind of disorganized right now, but there's all my PS1 games to PS3, Vita, PSP, PS2 games, all the way down to Xbox 360. And then down there's my DS games, GameCube, Wii U, 3DS, some toys I got, some strategy guides. Then over here you got Super Nintendo games. And then Game Boy, boxed Game Boy, and boxed Nintendo 64. You got the little tiny stack of Sega that you got right here because I don't collect very much Sega. You got the NES games going all the way up to the Nintendo 64 games. And up top here is what I like to call the box Game Boy. I gotta get me another one because it's so damn big. My hand's in the way. But yeah, the box Game Boy. And that is it. That's it for this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time. And from one gamer to another, go out and get those games. Thanks for watching.